Introduction from Cajun Folktales. In the early 1760s, the first Acadians began to arrive in French Louisiana after their tragic forced migration from what is now Isle de Prince Edward, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia, Canada. They brought with them only tools, clothing, cooking pots, and their barest possessions. But in order to survive in this strange land, they would need more than just practical things. The Acadians, better known as Cajuns, also brought with them a deep faith in Le Bon Dieu and a rich heritage of songs and stories. Their new home presented great challenges. They had to adjust to a subtropical climate, a diet of strange plants and animals, the harsh realities of life on the frontier, and they encountered foreign customs and peculiar superstitions. Even their language was challenged. There was a whole style, belief, experiences, and concepts for which their own language had no equivalent. The Cajun people had withstood persecution, the loss of their homeland, hunger, disease, and the deaths and separation of family and friends. But like the tree that bends with the wind, that would break, they adapted with spirit and ingenuity. The old ways that were still useful they kept. Those that were not they abandoned in favor of new ways of working and living, borrowing freely from the crafts and languages of the African, Indian, Spanish, and Anglo people that populated colonial Louisiana. They eventually learned how to squeeze a living from the swamps, bayous, and prairies, and how to get along with snakes, mosquitoes, heat, and hurricanes. In time, Louisiana Cajuns modified their own stories to suit their adopted homeland. Kings came to live on bayous. Princesses ate couche and gumbo. The great northern loup-garou prowled the swampos, and African motifs gradually blended into the Cajun melting pot. Comic animal characters like the trickster Lepin and his dull-witted companion Bouquet wrestled over human-like problems, bringing laughter to the Cajuns' hard lives. Influences from Indian and Spanish cultures added vocabulary, superstitions, and themes to Cajun folklore. The encounter with Anglo culture almost always produced humorous results, as in the misadventures of Les Americans or newly arrived Europeans, especially Irishmen. As they tried to survive the baffling land of Louisiana, all of these elements combined with Cajun traditions, creating a gumbo of folklore that is unique in American culture.